Urgent update. New senior bus pass rules effective 8th December. What's changing in 2025? Did you know that in just days, thousands of Australian seniors could lose access to their free bus travel if they don't act now? A major change is coming to senior bus passes on December 8th, and if you're not prepared, you could be left paying full fare or even stranded without transport. Stay with me because what I'm about to reveal could save you hundreds of dollars and a lot of frustration in the coming months. Welcome back to Senior Benefits Guide, your trusted source for everything related to senior benefits, concessions, and entitlements across Australia. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss crucial updates that could affect your wallet and your daily life. Today's update is absolutely critical for every senior who relies on public transport. So, let's talk about what's actually changing with senior bus passes from December 8th, 2025. Transport authorities across multiple Australian states have announced significant updates to eligibility criteria, application processes, and usage conditions for senior bus passes. These changes are part of a broader modernization effort, but they're catching many seniors off guard. The first major change affects eligibility requirements. Previously, most seniors automatically qualified for a free or discounted bus pass once they reached pension age, or held a Commonwealth Seniors Health Card. But from December 8th, several states are tightening these requirements. In New South Wales, seniors will now need to provide additional proof of residency, including recent utility bills dated within the last 3 months. In Victoria, there's a new income threshold being introduced that could disqualify some self-funded retirees who previously enjoyed full concessions. Queensland is implementing a stricter identification verification process that requires biometric data or in-person verification at selected service centers. The second significant change relates to the application and renewal process. Gone are the days of simple paper applications. From December 8th, most states are moving to mandatory online applications through MGOF or state-specific transport portals. For seniors who aren't tech-savvy, this represents a real barrier. The good news is that Service Australia and state transport offices are offering free assistance sessions to help seniors navigate these new digital systems. However, you'll need to book these appointments in advance, and availability is already filling up quickly in major cities. If you currently hold a senior bus pass, you might think you're safe. But here's the catch. Passes issued before 2023 in several states will need to be replaced with new smart card versions by March 2025. If you don't upgrade by this deadline, your old pass will simply stop working. The new smart cards offer better security and can be topped up online, but they require activation through the new online system. Now, let's discuss the changes to travel conditions and benefits. This is where things get a bit complicated. In South Australia, the unlimited free travel that seniors previously enjoyed on weekdays is being modified. From December 8th, there will be a cap of 10 free trips per week, with additional trips charged at a concession rate of 50% off the standard fare. Western Australia is maintaining free travel for seniors, but introducing restricted peak hour travel in Perth's central business district. Between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. on weekdays, seniors will need to pay a nominal fee of $2 per trip, though travel outside these hours remains free. Tasmania is taking a different approach by expanding benefits. Seniors there will gain access to weekend and public holiday free travel that was previously excluded, which is genuinely positive news for Tasmanian seniors. The Northern Territory is implementing a trial program where seniors can choose between unlimited bus travel or a monthly transport credit of $100 that can be used for buses, community transport, or even subsidized taxi trips. This flexibility might actually benefit seniors in rural and remote areas where bus services are limited. The ACT is introducing a companion card integration, allowing seniors with disability or mobility issues to travel with a companion free of charge, which addresses a long-standing equity issue. Here's what you absolutely must do before December 8th to avoid any disruption to your travel. First, check your current pass expiry date. If it expires before March 2025 or was issued before 2023, you need to apply for a replacement immediately. Second, gather all required documentation now. This includes your proof of age, proof of residency with recent dates, your pension or healthcare card, and valid photo identification. Third, create or update your MYGOV account if you haven't already. Link it to your state transport service and Services Australia. If you need help with this, contact your local library or community center, as many offer free digital literacy support for seniors. Fourth, if you're in a state introducing income thresholds, review your financial situation and gather evidence of your income from all sources. This might include superannuation statements, investment income records, and pension statements. Let me share some real stories of how these changes are already affecting seniors. Margaret from Brisbane applied for her bus pass renewal in October, thinking she had plenty of time. She was shocked to discover that her application was rejected because her utility bill was 4 months old instead of 3. She had to wait another 2 weeks to receive a new bill and reapply, leaving her without concession travel during that period. On the other hand, David from Adelaide was initially upset about the 10-trip weekly cap until he realized he was only making about 6 trips per week anyway. He actually found the new system easier to track through the mobile app. These stories highlight that impacts will vary depending on individual circumstances and how much you actually use public transport. There are some important exemptions and special provisions you should know about. Seniors receiving the disability support pension will be exempt from most of the new restrictions and will retain unlimited free travel in all states. Veterans holding a gold card from the Department of Veterans Affairs will also maintain their existing benefits without change. Seniors in regional and remote areas where public transport is limited will have extended deadlines and additional support for transitioning to the new system. If you're currently experiencing homelessness or housing insecurity, special provisions allow you to apply without standard proof of residency using a letter from a support service instead. The rationale behind these changes, according to Transport Department, is to modernize the system, reduce fraud, ensure sustainability of concession programs, and better target assistance to those who need it most. While these goals sound reasonable, many senior advocacy groups have criticized the short notice period and the digital-first approach that disadvantages less tech-savvy seniors. The National Seniors Australia organization is currently negotiating with state governments for extended transition periods and more face-to-face support options. Looking ahead to what else might change in 2025, there are discussions about introducing a national senior transport card that would work across all states and territories. This could simplify things for seniors who travel interstate or relocate. There's also talk of integrating senior bus passes with other concession cards to create a single universal seniors card. Some states are exploring partnerships with rideshare services to provide subsidized transport options in areas with limited public transport. These are still in planning stages, but they indicate that the transport concession landscape will continue evolving. If you're worried about affording transport while your application is being processed, here are some interim solutions. Apply for a temporary concession card from your state transport authority, which usually provides limited concessions for up to 8 weeks. Check if your local council offers community transport services for seniors, which often operate independently of state bus pass systems. Look into rideshare programs specifically designed for seniors in your area. Consider carpooling with neighbors or friends who have similar travel needs. Contact your local area agency on aging for information about volunteer driver programs. For those who feel overwhelmed by the digital requirements, remember that help is available. Services Australia has dedicated phone lines for seniors needing tech support. Local councils often run free tech classes specifically designed for older Australians. Community centers and libraries offer one-on-one assistance with government online services. Some banks provide free digital banking tutorials that cover general online skills applicable to government websites. You can also ask a trusted family member or friend to help you through the process. If your application is rejected or you disagree with a decision, you have rights. You can request a formal review of the decision within 28 days. Contact your state ombudsman if you believe you've been treated unfairly. Seek assistance from senior advocacy organizations like CUTA or National Seniors Australia. In some cases, you may be eligible for legal aid if the matter requires formal appeals. Don't accept a rejection without understanding exactly why it occurred and what you can do to address it. The financial impact of these changes could be significant. For some seniors, if you previously made 20 bus trips per week and now face a 10-trip cap with concession fares for additional trips, you could be paying an extra $20 to $40 per week depending on your location. Over a year, that's over $1,000 in additional transport costs. For seniors on fixed incomes, this is substantial. It's worth reviewing your travel patterns and considering whether you can consolidate trips, use alternative transport for some journeys, or adjust your schedule to maximize your free trips. These changes also present an opportunity to review your overall transport needs and options. Perhaps you've been eligible for other concessions or services you weren't aware of. Many seniors don't realize they qualify for mobility parking permits, subsidized taxi programs for medical appointments, or community transport services that offer door-to-door assistance. The Home Care Package program can include funding for transport assistance if you're eligible. It's worth doing a comprehensive review of all transport-related concessions and supports available to you. One positive aspect of the new smart card system is the additional features being rolled out throughout 2025. You'll be able to check your balance and trip history online. You can set up automatic top-ups if you exceed your free trip allocation. Family members can be authorized to manage your card remotely if you choose. Lost or stolen cards can be quickly canceled and replaced without losing your balance. You'll receive alerts about service disruptions or changes to routes you regularly use. These features might take some getting used to, but they do offer practical benefits once you're familiar with them. This is absolutely crucial information that could save you hundreds of dollars and ensure you maintain your independence and mobility. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss important updates like this. Share this video with any seniors in your life who might not be aware of these changes. Drop a comment below letting me know which state you're in and whether these changes will affect you. I read every comment and often create videos based on your questions and concerns. If you found this information valuable, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more seniors find this crucial information. Thank you so much for watching Senior Benefits Guide, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll be covering more important updates about senior benefits and entitlements across Australia. Stay informed, stay empowered, and take action before December 8th.